20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. Dale Earnhardt will come to the caution flag to win the Daytona 500. Finally.
Third-generation star Dale Earnhardt Jr. brings him to the flag. Checkered flag waving. It's over. It's Earnhardt.
He's going to do it. He's going to win the race and the NASCAR Sprint Cup Championship. California's Kevin Harvick does it.
You are the 2014 Sprint Cup champion.
The 24-year-old from Dawsonville, Georgia, is about to join his father, Awesome Bill, in elite company. Chase Elliott is a NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Ah! Ring that siren, boys! Yes!
And the 1991 winner of the Daytona 500 is Ernie Irvan, the Morgan McClure Chevrolet.
Morgan McClure Chevrolet honk.
That was a lively honk, dude.
That was a lively honk. I'm fucking so tired. I've been up since 6:30, bro.
Same. I woke up at 5 this morning, laid out I fell asleep on the couch last night watching racing.
Hang on a second.
What?
Hang on. Why is my camera flipped?
I don't know. Mine was too, and now it's not. Look, now mine's the right way.
What the fuck is happening here? I have not noticed that the whole time.
Go to settings in the bottom, and there's a thing that says mirror my camera.
I don't know what just happened.
Did you hear what I said?
Orientation settings are disabled live.
Hit settings down in the bottom.
Yeah.
Go to your settings menu. On the camera setting, it says mirror my camera.
There we go.
Mine wasn't like that before. Just randomly today when I came in, it was flipped. Oh, Brennan.
I don't know what I was looking at my camera earlier when I was first in here, and I'm like, something doesn't look right, and I didn't think anything of it until we went live, like right there on the intro. Happy almost anniversary, race day anniversary of Austin Dillon's double homicide he tried to commit.
Attempted double homicide. I watched a little bit of the truck race last night. I mean, I was
Brandon here. What's up,
unimpressed?
Brandon?
What's up, Brent Holmes? I was really unimpressed by the truck race in all actuality of it. But my question is, and I said this to you a couple weeks ago, I think. I was just looking through like the race notes from last night. Do you know there were 5 cautions for 48 laps?
That's like a quarter of the race. How many laps was the race yesterday?
250.
That's a quarter of the race.
So why are our cautions so long right now? Like I noticed this recently. Like I get stages, they're trying to get everything caught back up and get it where it needs to be, but why do we have almost 50 laps for 5 cautions at a short track? At a 3/4 mile track.
At a short track is like the biggest thing in all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if it's more so I'm noticing it this year than years past, but it does, man. It feels like some of these cautions just drag on. For what?
Happy 1 week from Daytona as well.
Dude. That's all today is. Today just gets in the way of the next race.
I got my tickets. They are in my phone now, in my possession. So
hell yeah, brother. Speaking of hell yeah, brother, Cletus just announced officially running the ARCA Bristol race.
Hell yeah.
Tate's actually home for a show. He says honk.
What's up, Tate?
Yeah, so next week, or I guess, next week, we'll be going live Wednesday night. Sometime between 8 and 8:30. How you doing, Junior?
What's up, Junior?
Ryan Priest going to use flight controls for Daytona next week. Ryan Priest, my pick to win today. Yeah, it ain't a bad pick, Brennan. Had a fast car yesterday in qualifying. Not that I thought the practice leaderboard was the qualifying leaderboard. 29th. Why even unload the truck?
Yeah.
Oh man.
There's a lot of questionable stuff I've seen lately. Like guys who should be up front aren't up front again.
The starting lineup today is a little odd. It's a little odd today. And I mean, I don't know, maybe it's because a lot of teams are kind of throwing the kitchen sink at it. I'm trying to pull up the leaderboard for today. I know you've got it up already, but like the top 3 are like, man.
Priest, Reddick, Allmendinger.
Those 3 haven't been up there in the top 5 all season for qualifying.
No. And then Elliott. I mean, Elliott struggled qualifying lately.
You don't qualify worth a fuck.
Yeah, you'll express the hell out of that. Denny Hamlin's 4th, right ahead of Chase. Sorry, Chase is 5th. Keselowski, Bubba, Bell, Bowman. There's always so many B's together. Brad, Bubba, Bell, Bowman.
Something I'm excited for today is drivers complaining about their tire limit that they have for today out of fucking tires.
Fucking tires.
Which means we might actually have a tire wear race tonight where managing your tires means something.
I'm not going to watch a lot of it unless they have it on at the bar I'm going to.
Imagine being fast in practice, but have Randall Burnett as crew chief. We're going to talk about this. I don't think Matt Crafton intentionally dumped Majeski last night.
I think it was just Matt Crafton doing Matt Crafton things.
I think there was oil on the track, and Crafton got into it and just lost control of it.
While we're talking about on the track and what happened, how about Carson Hocevar this week?
Dude, that Hocevar save, I know he put it on his Twitter, didn't he?
I believe so.
I mean, that was wheel
just
man
straight up, hand out the window, just digging. I love it. Everybody hates on him, but the raw talent of that kid is just unreal.
We're gonna show this in here because I don't think I can get copyright for this. I'm just gonna maximize this here. Start from the beginning.
So a little backstory: Bubba Pollard and him are racing side by side. Like Pollard did nothing wrong here. It was just he got in hot, got on the brakes, and got loose and got into Carson. But the save he does is insane.
He keeps his foot in it, bro.
Keep going. No yellow yet. No yellow yet. No yellow yet. Keep going.
And then at this point, his tires are just cooked from getting up top and picking up all the marbles and stuff that he's just...
Bro was cooking.
I was watching that race when that happened, me and Ryan just looked at each other like, oh my God. Like, did you see that? No way.
We got Junior running the baseball car tonight, too.
Oh, yeah, at Anderson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Crafton did a NASCAR 2003 glitch getting snagged to the wall. I did see that. Like his car or his truck just stayed up against the wall. Did they take Austin Hill's waiver away or no? He doesn't have a playoff waiver, right? Like there's no actual waiver to it.
Let me see. I don't believe so.
But he's locked in anyway or something?
No, he was granted a waiver.
Oh, he was granted a waiver.
NASCAR officials have granted a waiver to Austin Hill. Officials confirmed Tuesday night.
How does that make sense? Hang
on. How did we miss this, bro? This was 10 days ago.
How does that make sense that you're going to suspend a guy and take away all of his playoff points and all that, and then tell them, here's a waiver, you're in the playoffs?
I mean, yeah, he forfeited 21 playoff points he earned and will be ineligible to receive any additional points through the regular season finale at Worldwide Technology. So they're taking away his advancement because I mean those points, playoff points, are big starting the playoffs, but you shouldn't be granted a way in.
No, I feel like if you're getting a penalty or a suspension from NASCAR, you shouldn't get a
I've said this
waiver.
multiple times. They've done it with Chase. They did it with Bubba. They've done it with all these guys, and it just like you're handing it to them. Drafty Car 2 is amazing.
Oh, Phil, I got to get with you on that because I sent you the files to make a paint scheme for it.
Where'd you send them to?
Your Discord. Your actual Discord. Should be that Google Drive link, that last message that's to you.
Oh, shit. I never saw this.
Yes, he'll be dead last in the playoffs. But to me, it doesn't make sense that you're going to sit here and penalize a guy and then just be like, oh, yeah, no, you can be in the playoffs, though. Like, no, make the punishment mean something.
Okay.
He might if there's a super speedway in it. There's not, but he might if there's a super speedway in it. Let's just given a beta code. It's amazing. We'll run on almost everything.
Awesome.
He was not. Yeah. No. Go back and watch Austin Hill at the Glen last week. Go back and watch. See what Bobby Hill did. Imagine Josh Williams wins next week.
Yeah, Josh Williams announced he's with Alpha Prime for 4 races coming up.
It's a good ride for him. That's a fitting ride for him.
We better stop.
The mobile's the way.
We better stop. Vince is going to tell us we're on his tip.
Yeah. Oh, man. This is weird. This is weird when we do the shows after we do a post-race show because we don't have much to talk about from the previous week's races.
No, the truck race, I mean, there's not a lot of news. There's Corey Heim got his 7th win of the season.
Yeah, I missed the truck race yesterday because I was working.
I saw bits and pieces. I saw a little bit here and there.
Chat. That's my purse. I don't know you. Kills the field. That boy's still not right.
Have you watched the new ones?
They did. I did. They did not suspend him from last week. And I want to kind of, I know I hit on it last week's show. I know that what he did Saturday wasn't intentional on Michael McDowell. However, you've lost every bit of that benefit of the doubt, and you've lost every bit of people looking at that saying that that wasn't intentional. I feel like some sort of precedent needs to be set there.
Here's the thing, and I've seen it a lot on Twitter this week. I've seen it a lot on different posts on YouTube and stuff. They basically, to stop that, you got to put track limits on. You can't let them go that far. They got to stay within the curbing. If you go out there, you get penalized.
And you can't, like, it's tough. Like, because what do you... The way NASCAR does their track limits is it's almost always a judgment call, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to actually enforce it on the track other than saying, yeah, that car exceeded track limits. There needs to be a set line in place or something to say you cannot go past this point. You get so much as a quarter of a wheel over this line. That's it. You're exceeding track limits. Yeah.
I hate to say it.
With the window broken in.
That was insane. He's lucky to walk away from that.
100%.
But like the track limits thing, like you've got to police it better. I mean, I understand like certain tracks, there's places where they jump that, but Brandon, stop it. They're a blue collar team.
Problem is RCR is okay with it too. So there's no pressure from the top of Change Hill.
No,
RC
absolutely.
just tells somebody to hold his watch.
Yeah. But like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they tried that. Remember, they tried that at Indy that time, and they put actual curbing down, and it all ripped up and destroyed cars.
May I play devil's advocate for a moment here? Them exceeding track limits makes road course racing for this car, for this series, more entertaining.
Oh, 100%.
Austin Hill's
100%.
replacement should be Josh Williams. I don't see that happening.
No, me neither.
I don't see that happening, especially because he was just with a team that was backed by RCR.
I don't know. They're going to Dodge. Rumor has it.
Who, Colleague?
Yeah. Colleague Racing President Chris Rice has effectively acknowledged that the team has spoken with the new manufacturer Ram to start a team for next year.
On the truck side, so not Xfinity side yet.
No, not yet. So,
also, just a recap: how awful was last week's race? I don't care about a guy dominating a race. Like, that's not it. It's just there's nothing.
There's no action. The biggest action you had was freaking Michael McDowell moving Carson Hocevar. And then Hocevar trying to stuff him into the pit wall.
I love his don't give a fuck attitude, man.
Dude, that's your teammate, bro. He's on your side.
I just love the don't give a fuck attitude.
Yeah, it don't matter. Dude, he's racing for every fucking position. It doesn't matter who it is. I love it.
Oh. I just saw y'all and recommended just subbed. Austin Hill has lost the respect in the garage. Thank you. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome in. We appreciate it. Yeah. So being that you're new here, I've been a huge Austin Hill fan for the last 3-4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And after everything in Iowa, I mean, I've lost all respect there. And then seeing last week, I can't do it. I can't keep supporting that guy. I'm just over it. Because when's enough?
2 races in a row making just stupid moves is the way I see it. I mean,
it's just it, man. You can't keep getting away with this. And I know I'd love to see him ruffle feathers with a Cup guy, like a current Cup guy going down there, because most of them who run down the Xfinity Series don't give a shit.
Mm-mm.
You know? And they'll put him in his place.
It's huge, though. It's great to see like a lot of these smaller teams in Xfinity starting to run good now. Like Alpha Prime has had some really good runs. I mean, for them, I'm not saying like, compared to Junior Motorsports or anybody, but for like the smaller teams.
Carson will be the face of the sport, both Connors. I think Brandon was saying Carson and Connor are going to be the face of the sport.
Oh, 100%.
We got some Zillage stuff to talk about.
Oh my God, dude.
I don't think there's any other person who is going to get that. You're welcome. Did Papa Rich make a comment with the Glenn incident? I don't think so. I didn't see it.
I haven't seen anything.
I didn't see it. New to your channel, but love me some NASCAR. That's why we're all here.
We're literally 2 guys who love NASCAR that we sat here bullshitting one night and decided that a podcast was a good idea, and here we are.
43. Oh, Phil, 43 episodes in. We gotta
do it.
Gotta do it. I mean, what better time to do car 43 car history for episode 43 than right now? Obviously, one of the 3 most famous numbers in NASCAR.
Yeah.
And in NASCAR Cup Series competition, the 43 cars started more races than any other number. The number started 2,240 races, has 200 wins, 122 poles, 580 top 5s, and 854 top 10s.
That's a lot of top 10s.
That's a lot of top 10s.
I mean, when you have 2,000, but you think about it, 2,000 starts at 800 top 10s. It's almost 50% of the races they finished in the top 10 with that car number.
Gotta remember when that car started racing, though.
Yeah, they were racing against guys who...
It was you and me behind the wheel out there.
Whoa, easy.
Yeah, you're right. More so you.
Yeah.
Richard Petty has one of the longest and most successful career anyone has ever had in NASCAR. Started the 43 1,125 times, and out of his career total 1,184 races. From his first race 16 days after his 21st birthday in Toronto, Canada in 1958 until the final start at Atlanta in 1992, Petty earned 192 of his record 200 wins driving the 43. Won 7 championships, did the drag racing thing, came back to NASCAR.
I'm with Brandon, though. You see Brandon's comment over there?
Padded stats.
I mean, congratulations. Like, I'm not taking anything away, but when you're racing 7 days a week at short tracks, and that's what is considered a Grand National race back in the day, and there were times where there was like 4 cars there,
Right.
like 4 competitive cars. Like, I understand, I get it. As a racer, I understand win's a win. I don't count that as like, I wouldn't count that as a Cup Series win. You have to count that differently.
Everything like pre 3 series.
For the most part.
2 series, I guess.
For the most part, yeah.
I mean, but flip side of it, like, it's not Richard Petty's fault that he had more means to put into his race cars and his race teams.
No, I mean, I'm not knocking the guy for it, but it's like Brandon said, he beat people numerous laps ahead. He had top-notch equipment. It was like bringing a freaking Lamborghini to race against a freaking
Brandon
Chevy
just
Cavalier.
brought up a really good point. He was sponsored before anyone else was.
Yep.
Like, had a major sponsor before anybody else did.
Mm-hmm. He was the first one, I think, to have national sponsorship with SDP, wasn't he?
I think so. And I'm not like knocking Richard Petty for anything. I mean, it's still 200 wins, no matter if it was against you and me or if it was against, the absolute generational greats. You do have to judge it differently, though.
Like I said, a win's a win. I'm not knocking it at all. 200 wins is great no matter what you do.
100%.
But like Brandon said, to be considered how great he is, the king, with those stats, I don't know.
That's fair. When was his last championship? What was his last championship year?
80 something, wasn't it?
I love how the article ends for Richard Petty with "He's alive and kicking at 85 years old." Like, somehow, some way, he's still here. You ready for some more 43 drivers?
The last championship for Richard Petty was 1979.
There you go. 79. A lot of good drivers in that 79 field, though.
So he won 64, 67, 71, 72, 74, 75, and 79. His last win was Daytona of 84, I believe, wasn't it? When
the
Richard
president
Nixon was there. That
Reagan.
was 200. Yeah, Reagan. That's what I meant.
Yeah, please don't confuse Reagan and Nixon, please.
Be like Helen Keller and Anne Frank.
Helen Keller and Anne Frank. Following Richard Petty's retirement, the famous 43 was changed to the 44 with driver Rick Wilson for the 93 season. In 1994, Wally Dallenbach Jr. was hired to drive the car, and the number was changed back to 43. Wally made 14 starts in the car before being released. John Andretti was hired to finish out the 94 season in Dallenbach's place. Andretti would leave Petty Enterprise at the end of the year, but would return to the 43 from 98 to 2003. Andretti scored a win at Martinsville in 99, driving the 43, one of only 2 in his career. Rest in peace, John Andretti.
Yeah.
Between Andretti's 2 stints with the team, Bobby Hamilton drove the 43 from 95 to 97 with 94 starts and 2 wins. Rest in peace, Bobby Hamilton. Following John Andretti's departure in the 2003 season, Christian Fittipaldi made 10 starts in the 43. Jeff Green also made some starts that year and would continue to drive the car through 2005, a total of 80 starts.
A lot of non-driving fucks.
Bobby Labonte drove it for 108 starts. Reed Sorensen drove the 43 for 36 races. Only 1 top 10. AJ Allmendinger drove it for 2 years. Eric Almirola drove it forever. Regan Smith raced it. Bubba Wallace raced it. Billy Johnson made his only Cup Series start to date at Sonoma, bringing the 43 car home to a 22nd place finish.
Who the hell's Billy Johnson?
I have no idea who the hell Billy Johnson is. Eric Jones has driven the 43 ever since, right?
Yes.
Jim Pascal was one of the first Petty Enterprise drivers to not actually be named Petty. He drove the Petty-powered 41 and 42 in many races, and even had a few starts in the 43 back in the 1960s. He started 12 races in the 43 and earned 2 wins driving the number. Richard's father, Lee Petty, is known for driving the 42, but he did start in the 43 twice in 59, including 1 win. Other notable names in the 43 are Maurice Petty, 4 starts, Kyle Petty, 1 start, and Leroy Yarbrough, 1 start. We got like a couple episodes of Petty's here because even the 44 is going to have some Petty to it.
So, who drove the 43 in 2017? Would that have been Almirola? Would that have been when Almirola hurt his back?
I think so, because that's when Bubba came in, right?
So that's when Billy Johnson made his 1 start in the 43 car. Was 2017 at Sonoma. Here it is right here as a substitute for injured Eric Almirola.
I'm going to catch up on some. I still don't know who Ben Johnson is.
Eric Armadillo.
Brennan Poole will win a race next year.
Sure.
I don't think so.
Sure.
It's easy to say a year out, but I don't see it happening.
Now, like I said earlier, those guys have run fantastic for that team, but like a win is, you're asking a lot there, little man.
Zillich still catching strays. LTC take notes. This is going to be a list. I mean, it wasn't all bad. It could have been worse.
We didn't have any dicks, though.
Well, I mean, Richard Petty.
Oh, yeah, we had Dick Petty. That's true.
We had Dick Petty. 1950s when Petty started in it. I did see the rumor for the Dover All-Star race, which I don't understand how that's going to work at a track that doesn't have lighting.
You're ruining the All-Star race.
Dover
does not.
Dover's not it. Hey, here's a bright fucking idea. Charlotte, anybody? Just send it back to where it belongs. Junior said 79. Earnhardt won it the next year in 80. 79 also had the greatest rookie class. It did. You and I went over that one, Phil, didn't we?
Yeah.
Wait till episode 48. One driving fuck and another non-driving. No, I'm kidding.
There's probably a lot of non-driving fucks at number 48.
Many championships in a row. Petty races until the 90s says a lot. I think that he wasn't that good.
You skipped one comment up there, and I think Brandon's right on that. When the sport changed is when Richard Petty started to suck.
Changed, he sucked.
So we were talking about it. The Busch Grand National Series started in 1984 was when the actual Busch Grand National Series started.
So we're only going to count anything from 84 thereafter, Phil?
Richard Petty has no championships.
Richard Petty has a Daytona 500 win in 84, doesn't he?
That's it.
84.
Prestigious.
Right up there with the likes of Michael McDowell, Trevor Bayne.
Harrison Burton.
Harrison didn't win a Daytona 500.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
He won that race last year that you and I are going to next week.
Yeah, and then, Bubba was the best in the 43.
That's debatable.
Johnny Andretti had a pretty good run in it.
Andretti had a good run in it. Let me give some sort of credit to Eric Jones, who's won multiple races in that car too.
Yeah, he's looking stout. He hasn't been bad lately.
And in a time where now Legacy Motor Club from Petty, that guy has gone through so many changes of ownership and cars and personnel, like still there, maybe not as competitive as he once was, but I still think you got to consider Eric Jones in that talk above Bubba.
Eric Jones has had a longer tenure.
Eric Jones has had a longer tenure. But I just, the success that Eric's had in it, it's got to go above Bubba.
I think now, though, being how Legacy is performing in general, like on a weekly basis, I don't see it being a stretch that John Hunter gets a win.
Okay. Brandon, I didn't know. It's hard to understand context through messages or comments.
Speaking of team ownership swaps and stuff like that, did you see the thing about Nice this week?
I saw the Downfords thing about Nice, and then I saw them respond to somebody on Twitter that had everybody in an uproar.
They added Josh Morris, CEO of DQS Solutions, and Greg Fowler, CEO of JF Electric, which is the sponsors of Matt Mills.
Mm-hmm.
And they've joined forces to become the majority owners. I wonder if that has something to do with the Caden Honeycutt thing.
Didn't Honeycutt just get announced as Heim's ride?
That was leaked. I don't know if it's true or not.
I thought I saw something that was announced like yesterday, but I mean, I could be off. I could be off. I mean, I see your colleague one. I'm looking through Jayski now. I thought I saw something. But I don't see it up here now.
Yeah, there's been a lot because, like, you got that Andres Perez de Lara joined them. I wonder if that's got something to do with all that. I mean, I understand they're switching because of manufacturer stuff, but excuse me.
I think Heim's the interesting guy going into 26. Where is he at? Is he still with?
You want my opinion?
What's that?
You got to go to the Xfinity series.
I think he has to. It goes with the progression, right? And I don't know how many more times you need to see him dominate a truck race to know, okay, we got to get him in something.
I don't think he's ready to jump to that Cup car yet.
Nice has peaked after Ross went to Final Four. They haven't really done much.
I think Carson had a good year that one year.
Yeah.
That was it, though.
Until he ran into Heim.
Until he ran into Heim, and that was the end of it.
Which is still like one of the biggest boneheaded things ever, because Carson easily would have had that championship had he just settled the hell down.
Stuart Friesen did not request a waiver after his injury.
I saw that.
100%.
I'll go to that comment in a second. Silly season the truck has been crazy. It has. Trucks where all the gears are turning, something new's coming out every week, it seems. Everything else has been slow.
A lot of fresh faces lately. A lot of like new names and stuff in the truck series I've seen.
I agree with this to an extent. Connor Zilic does not need to stay in Xfinity Series another year. He doesn't need to.
No.
Just put him in the Cup car. He'll be fine.
But you have to prove that. I think I hate to say it, but it's almost got to be a step level. You got to go ARCA. You got to go truck. You got to go Xfinity. You got to go Cup.
Like, William Byron comes to me when I see this type of comment, because I feel like Byron was rushed into the Cup Series.
I think he was, but I think he came in with a head of steam and picked up really fast.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not saying anything now because, like, he's fine now, obviously. 2 Daytona 500 wins and numerous other wins. Like, he's fine. But I do think we rush people quickly. We don't rush the deserving people quick enough. Corey Heim.
I agree. And the sad thing is, so if you're TRD and you've got somebody like Corey Heim under your belt right now, I understand putting him in a Toyota car in the Xfinity Series is great, but why are you not putting him in like a JGR car? Why do we have him in a Sam Hunt car when he was running? You know?
I mean, you kind of know my take there because Brandon Jones brings in a lot of sponsorship, so they're not going to boot him out of the. They're not going to boot him out of the car.
No, but I mean, that is the problem with the sport, is that money is overriding everything.
Honeycutt's with Friesen for the rest of the year, right?
Correct.
Think Friesen's done?
I don't know. I've heard that injury that he got, that pelvic break, was pretty bad, but 100%.
I think they should follow the licensing system. Trucks, Xfinity, Cup.
100%. You got to prove yourself. Like the way I see it is you should have to run one full season of truck. If you want to move up, then you have to run so many select races and prove you can do it in an Xfinity car if you want to move up the next year.
Realistically, you should slide ARCA in before trucks.
I agree.
Although I don't know if ARCA is so much of a support as it used to be.
No, but you could make it. You could make it that way.
I think the trouble with Xfinity and Cup though is because they're such different cars. It's not like what it once was. You know, you had that middle of the 90s to 2000s where the cars were pretty much the same, just with less horsepower. Now with how the next gen is, it's tough to do that. That's why you see like guys like Ty Gibbs struggle so much on the Cup side, even though he's racing for a top tier team. It's such a different car.
AKA Corey Heim.
If you're absolute dog shit, you got to stay in the series until you improve. 100%. 100%. Arc is dying, I think. Zilich obviously proved himself as ready. And I think he's obviously taken over Suarez's ride. I think this injury...
Did he run truck before?
Zilich? I don't believe so.
I think last week at Watkins Glen was his first or second truck start.
I loved him on Door Bumper Clear this week where he's I hit every corner of that car.
Dude, the best part was when he's like, they're carting me off, and the only thing I could say was, man, everybody's going to think I'm a pussy.
You want to present Big Junk because we're talking about it now?
Oh, 100%. Connor Zilich.
Connor Zilich gets Big Junk for Watkins Glen.
Honorable mention this week would be Michael McDowell.
And Austin Hill.
That wreck in general. Just that wreck in general.
Oh, we did do that last week. Michael McDowell, Connor Zilich.
Yeah, I think we announced that because we had already decided there wasn't going to be anything in the Cup race horse.
Oh, damn. Look how close we're paying attention. He's ran 6 trucks 6 to 7 times, third, and Zilich has run a few truck races this season. I must have missed.
Trucks are tough for me on Friday nights. Like, I miss a lot of truck races here. Like, I usually try to catch results, but I had a little flip at Stafford last night in the street stocks. We were watching that last night. Good modified race this week at Richmond. Did you see any of the highlights of that?
I didn't.
Ryan Newman was leading, and Corey LaJoie hooked him on a restart and put him head on into the fence.
I did see that. And then Newman's like all pissy about it afterwards.
Yeah. A lot of good racing. We were talking about it before we came on here.
The truck series race-wise has actually been pretty decent this year.
The trucks in ARCA are very similar to me.
You just get to that middle of the field and it's just like, oh my God.
Right. You've got like 3 different groups of cars. You've got one group of cars that's really fast. You've got the middle group of cars that, I mean, most of the time Newman spun his tires and then got hit. But
yeah, Newman spun his tires. It ain't on Corey. I mean, it's on Corey, but it's not on Corey.
You've got 10 to 15 cars who are somewhat competitive. Then you've got 10 to 15 cars that are really not, but they're competing in that little group. It's kind of weird, but ARCA, it shows that there's guys running out there that shouldn't be running out.
Just have a cat jump on top of the other cat down there.
Maybe. Probably. There's 2 cats back there.
I can make a comment, but I don't think it's clean for this, even for our standards. I don't really watch because Jamie Little kind of ruins it for me. I'd rather watch K&N than listen to Jamie broadcast for a race for trucks. Corey has more talent than you, Jay. All right, we're getting a little heated in the chat now. Jamie Little's an incredible pit reporter. She's not a booth. That
100%
is 100%.
I absolutely like. I absolutely love her. Like on pit road or when she does even pre-race shows and stuff. She's great with interviews and stuff like that, but she does not belong on there full time.
She's not a lead commentator.
No. But yet we lose out on Adam Alexander.
You'll see a lot of them behind Phil.
Yeah, that's only 2 of 6 cats in my house and a dog.
Phil's the crazy cat lady.
Yeah.
Brent said yes, the one cat jumped on the other. I thought that's what I saw, but I wasn't 100%. Oh my god, is that the LTC host in chat? It is. It is. The host with the most, or former host with the most. I don't know what you call him now. Her play-by-play could put people to sleep. And Brandon says he has one cat. What else? What else, Phil? What else we got to go over here?
Let's see. Any good news? Let's see.
Ty Dillon is expected to return to college next year.
No plans to limit Victory Lane celebrations.
Yeah, I think they're just asking people to stay off the roof. Let's just not go to there.
Frankie Muniz raising $25,000 to send kids to Victory Junction camp. That's huge.
I'm still big on the drivers having issues with what their tire limit is today. I think that's grounds for a good race. I'm just saying. I'm hoping. I can't do another last week again.
Do we think Zilich comes back at Daytona or what?
If it were me, I wouldn't put him there, but you never know. I'd at least have him start it. I'll pull up comments in a second here.
I'm just reading through them right now.
Let me go up one further. Host who formerly had the most. Now he doesn't have shit. Jamie Little could be a great golf commentator. Host in hibernation. I mute the TV and use the scanner to follow the race. I mean, that's what Patrick did for the longest time.
I used to do MRN.
MRN
mute the TV and
that's just perfect. That's
and
perfect.
Even the people they're bringing in, other than that cat Rusty Wallace.
Cat Stephen Wallace.
When
I worked at Krispy Kreme, we did an annual fundraiser for Victory Junction. Malcolm needs to go up the middle to win. I'm definitely going to have 2 races at once with Cars Tour for Junebug and the Cup race. Yeah, I'm going to be bringing my iPad tonight. For the whole month of September, we played the same 3-minute long Victory Junction on repeat. That's brutal. Connor did have surgery Tuesday on his collarbone. The way they're talking, though, I don't know. He might race next week. You never know. I can tell you everything you need to know about the Junction. We'll have to get you on here one week, Cody. You can talk about the Junction till your heart's content.
Love the Junction. One of my favorite charities. I donated quite a few times to them.
Dave Muty. Dave Moody on MRN makes you want to jump off a skyscraper. I love the Dale Jr. scheme today. Love the baseball card. The Godfather and Pussy Pete. Shout out Pete.
Whoa.
You will race.
Other than that, Xfinity news, we had Jesus, you guys are.
I'm still blocked by Pete Pistone after all that.
We talked about the Josh Williams thing, but Natalie Decker coming back to wreck some cars at Daytona.
Yeah. If she makes the race. SVG basically called him a bitch, basically, if he didn't come back. Same. Yeah. We all caught hell from Pete Pistone after that, man. Yes, Cody. Decker is back. Driving the Wawa car next week. The Wawa.
So talking about the tire limits, Brad Keselowski was asked about them and said that we're in trouble. He starts 6th and said, I might be wrong. Maybe something will change. And when we get to nighttime, the tires will extend their life cycle more than what we've seen in practice. But as of right now, it does not look good.
Manage the tires.
Out of fucking tires.
Manage the tires. This could actually be really good. Jeez. Oh no, not Natalie Decker. MILF on wheels. Hashtag am I right?
I'll give her that. No, I ain't gonna knock that.
O'Reilly's might be coming next year to replace
I just saw that.
Xfinity.
Just saw
Natalie,
that.
no talent wrecker. Cody getting down bad. I know what Cody's Instagram's full of.
Same. No, one of the best ones is NASCAR Thirst posting, and they post comments on like Natalie Decker and Haley Deegan's posts. Oh, dude.
How many times you been on that, Phil?
I've never been on there. I don't post it. Well, actually, I'm actually banned from commenting on a lot of Natalie Decker shit because I used to tell her how bad she sucked.
Didn't you have an iRacing story about her?
I don't think so.
Or was it her husband, boyfriend that you had a story about?
I don't remember. I have stories about it. I'm suspended from iRacing for 2 weeks right now.
Looking good, sweetie.
My kid will tell you he's pissed because when one person in the house gets banned from iRacing and is suspended, the other person in the house is suspended as well.
Yeah, aren't you getting suspended this week?
Oh, I am. I'm suspended for 2 weeks. Yeah, there he is.
Are you banned from hosted too?
No, I can still run hosted and shit like that. Ryan didn't get shit suspended. I know exactly what got me suspended. I drove down in the corner after getting wrecked by this guy twice, and I decided that I was done with his shit, and me and Brandon junked him.
Phil, since we're on it and we're getting to the end of the show, why don't you talk about why you keep pissing people off in league?
Oh.
Oh.
Apparently, I hit everything but the pace car, and I'm too slow for everybody and hold up the field, and they wreck, and it's my fault.
Quit holding up the field, Phil.
Leading 17 laps and being out front, I didn't think I was slow, but
oh shit.
But no, other than that, I know you got stuff going on tonight. Me and the wife are taking a trip down. There's a new food truck parked down in Cape Coral, so we're gonna
go all the way to Cape Coral for a food truck.
It's date night.
Okay, I can get behind that.
We don't do it very often, so lately
I can respect it.
Oh, I can 100% retaliate with right hooks into the catch fence.
Wouldn't stop them. Hadn't stopped them before.
I've done it in real life. Shit. Not on purpose, though. Never done that.
Never.
That's a lie. I did it one time on purpose. Sent the guy out the back pit gate at Punta Gorda. Out the hole, literally.
Sent him out the club, Phil.
Yep.
Sent him out the club.
We're really good friends now, though.
I actually just sent an appeal to try to get myself unsuspended. Probably wrecked AJ too much. No.
I didn't touch it. Believe it or not, I didn't make any contact with my teammates.
Phil 100% retaliates right hooks into the catch fence. Now, why don't you go back out there and hit the pace car? Brent, I've seen him do it in real life.
So Brent used to be the flagman at Punta Gorda on the backstretch.
He's seen you do it.
that one I'm talking about where I sent the guy out the gate, it was that Brent. Brent was like, don't ever do that again. I was like, my bad.
Fantasy, Phil.
Yeah, let's do some fantasy. You got yours pulled up? You want
I
me
do.
Go ahead.
Going Chase Elliott, Ryan Preece, Tyler Reddick, Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin. Going Hamlin over Larson, Bell over Byron, Busher over Barry, and Chase over Logano.
I went Preece, Denny, Bubba, Hocevar, and Barry with Bowman in the garage. I went Denny over Larson, Bell over Byron, Barry over Busher, and Logano over Chase.
Well, 2 races to the playoffs. Here's the league standings. Kyle Larson's iRacing account, Vince in first, Ryan Schreck second, One Blue West in third, Mandalove fourth, King J Hip Racing 3 fifth, NASCAR's Consistency myself 6th, Ruggs Motorsports 7th, Door Bumper Not Clear 8th, 9th Cole the Bold 24th, 10th Priscilla, 11th Phil Mr. Excitement, 12th Jackhammer JT, 13th Dale's Mustache, 14th Casual Chaos, 15th Junior's Wild Bandits, 16th is Victor, 17th is Tate, and 18th is Josh's Berries.
I don't know why. We already posted a comment similar to what Victor's name.
I don't go there. I had to run for my life. Bubba Dub incoming. Yeah, you got that. You got your one win for the next 2 years. 3 weeks ago.
Bubba's been consistent, but I don't see him winning again. I think he's going to struggle. If he's going to get another win, it's going to be probably this week or Talladega.
Daytona.
That's what I mean. Next week or
your kid
Talladega.
is set on Priest winning today.
Priest looks good, man. Yeah, exactly. RFK as a whole is stout.
They brought the stuff this week.
Good to see that team finally back up to where it is.
Jeff Bezos got me too busy.
What else we got? Anything else good going on?
I gotta share this. I gotta put this up. I'm gonna live in infamy now. I don't know how to pull it up to where I can play it and it not. How am I gonna do this here?
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
I gotta share the tab or the screen. No, we got it clipped. We've got it clipped. Cody's Instagram. Godspeed, fellas. See you, Cody. Thanks for coming on
Cody.
out. Ryan Priest definitely knows how to swing for the moon on plate.
He swings for.
Enjoy the race / evening. You do the same, man. Let's do picks for today, Phil. Phil, I've been saving this one for a while now. All season. Knowing that we've reset come playoff time. I got to take him today. Chase Elliott. I'm going to go Ryan Priest as my sleeper.
I'm going to swing for the fence here and shit, hold on. I'm going to take Priest as my sleeper for sure.
Who you going for your pick?
I'm scrolling through who I've already picked to see. Give me a sec.
You can take Ryan Priest. To triple the points.
Yeah, give me Ryan Priest for the double. Give me 3 points for this on Priest.
Phil going for the max 3 points for Ryan Priest today. I gotta scroll back through just make sure I'm not telling you wrong. No, you haven't used Priest.
No, I just looked through.
Gonna be hard for Joey to do that redemption today, starting dead last.
Dude, now we got a Joey fan and a Cindric fan in here. I haven't seen our Cindric fan today. Like we said, though, Saturdays are tough.
Saturdays are tough. Saturdays are tough show days.
I did a little work this morning, went and washed the trucks.
Lagana gonna hide from the 3.
Yeah, absolute murder.
Attempted murder, man. Attempted murder on a racetrack.
But you think about it. That's, again, same. Why did Austin Dillon not get suspended for that? Same thing.
Yeah, because he got removed from the playoffs, right? I don't think.
But it don't matter. You should still get suspended. You know, I get getting removed from the playoffs is
Austin Hill got a waiver.
Stupid. Stuart Friesen is not going for a waiver.
Tate praying for a good race, and your kid hates Cindric.
He hates Cindric for the same reason I hate Cindric.
I'm predicting with my heart, Logano's been my favorite all the way back to Xfinity. That is a long time. I don't have the best outlook on Joey Logano. I never have since his 20 days.
See, I've known him since his earlier days than that. I knew him when he was racing at Thompson Speedway in Connecticut as a kid.
Does he have partial ownership in that now?
No.
I thought
I don't know. Not that
I thought there was a track he had some sort of ownership in, but
I don't know.
I could be talking out both sides of my mouth there. Phil, it's about that time.
It's definitely that time, brother.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Chat absolutely popped off the charts today. Brent wants Busher to win. Thank you all for coming out, talking with us.
Southern Belle, welcome. Thank you
Southern Belle, welcome in.
Sticking around and being part of the show. We appreciate you.
If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe, follow, like, share our YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok pages. Reminder, we'll be back on Wednesday night, because Phil and I will both be in Daytona, so we won't have a show next Sunday. We'll do it Wednesday this week.
Probably just a quick quick show. I mean, it'll just be Cup race recap.
Yeah. Well,
Unless
I mean,
it's something entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Another like quick show next week. Glad you had a good time.
That's all right. We'll have some good stories from Daytona.
We will have some great stories. I've got the GoPro ready to go for next week. It's going to be a great time.
I think we're going to roll in a little later in the afternoon, probably 4.
It's totally fine because I don't plan on getting to the track till later.
Yeah, I think we're going to check into our hotel first.
I don't want to be in the heat all fucking weekend.
No, and I'm bringing Dad, so it ain't like I can walk around the whole time. We'll probably make our way through everything.
Brent said he saw Logano race a legend car at DeSoto.
Yeah, back in the day.
Well, boys
in the day.
And girls.
Ooh, one more thing before we go. Brent's in here. Big race coming up in October. Brent, what's the date? October something. Oscar Holmes Memorial. So Memorial Pure Stock race at the Freedom Factory for Brent's dad.
Okay.
So
you let me know.
Yeah, we'll get together on that. I want to go to that. October 18th. There you go.
Imagine it's announced just for the 88th tomorrow. That won't happen.
That's not happening.
Phil's Adventures recap show. 18th, 60 lap pure stock race. You, like I said, Phil, you let me know.
Yep.
We'll be there.
For sure.
All right. Victor.
Take it away.
Take it away.